I really like to write thrilling books, books that really people tell me afterwards, you know, I had a half hour to read, but I read the whole book and I stayed up and I was really tired the next morning, or I was on vacation and I was supposed to do this with my husband or this with my girlfriend, etc. But instead I was there reading your book. I love that because I write my books to be thrilling, intense, and really gripping. And that's important to me. Also, I write them to have a social commentary attached. So I was a great fan, like so many people, of early television and Rod Serling, people like that, Paddy Chayefsky. And they had the huge ability to write things like science fiction that really had, you know, were sort of metaphors. I like the Kafka Society. I mean, clearly the Kafka Society is a book about Jack Madsen, about an underground sex club in New York that's the hub for a monstrous trade in human beings and children and heroin, run by the upper echelons of society, global society. And so these kinds of interesting and surreal and edgy ideas are a very important part of my writing. So the audience, and originally I thought it would be mostly men, and it's a lot of men, but you know, it's got a healthy dose of sex in it and relationships that I also try to build to develop my characters. So usually there's a Havana Spice and a Jack Madsen, or an Amber Starr, or a Tommy Fabry in the first book. So there's always somebody. In the third, we've got Coco Channing. So these are full-blown female characters that women seem to love. And so when I look at the reviews on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, etc., I'm actually pretty shocked to see that it's a much larger audience of women than I ever thought it would be. I sure don't mind. I'm here to please readers, make sure they're entertained, and if in some way I can get across a point of view about our culture, about society, maybe some ideas about what really makes a good person and what really doesn't, values, things of that nature, but to put it in a context that people can't take their hands off of. That's really what it's all about for me.